Some families inherit wealth, land, or tradition. Mine inherited something far more terrifying. My family is sensitive not to spirits or ghosts, but to demons. My mother and aunt have felt their presence, and as a child, I too would come face to face with the darkness that lurks just beyond the veil. My aunt's encounters were among the worst. One night, alone in her two-story home, she felt an overwhelming sense of dread even before she lay down to sleep. It started with the scratching at the back door, then the unmistakable clacking of hooves on the hardwood floor, each step growing louder as it approached the stairs. She prayed, bracing herself as the steps ascended the stairs. The door opened on its own, revealing an empty hallway. Then the footsteps entered the room. A low growl filled her ear, and she felt claws pin her to the bed. It held her for hours, its breath hot and rancid on her face. All she could do was pray. My mother's experience was no less horrifying. As she lay in bed one night, an ungodly scream shattered the silence. It shook the entire house. As she began to pray, a presence crawled onto her bed, pinning her down. It laughed a mocking, cruel sound that grew louder with each prayer she uttered. But then another presence arrived. In an instant, the demon's laughter ceased, and it was torn away, fleeing with a scream that faded into the night. As a child, I feared these entities more than anything. I begged my parents for a stereo to play gospel music, and I covered my walls in Bible verses, but none of it would be enough. One night, I woke up to a darkness so thick it swallowed the light from outside. Every negative emotion, hatred, fear, pain washed over me. Then I heard it a roar from deep inside me, as if my very soul was under attack. I prayed, just like my mother and aunt had taught me. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, it let go. A deep, guttural laugh echoed as it vanished, and the light returned. I've grown beyond the fear I had as a child, though I remain cautious. I'm no longer a Christian, but I believe in something, whether it's demons or something else entirely. What I know is that belief holds power, and whatever it is, it's stronger than the darkness that comes in the night.